Nobody needs to see that early in the morning. But how's it going, people? Right, as you can tell, it's a cold morning on a Friday. Oof. But I've got to get work out of the way because we are going to go on a little road trip. I say little road trip, it's only like 2.5 hours down south, just to meet up with some friends that I haven't seen in a while. Jordan and John. We're going to go down to Stonehenge. And yes, I know I'll go to Stonehenge whenever I get a chance because I just like it. All right, I just like it. Potholes and all, potholes and all. But I've got to get work out of the way first before we can hit the road. So don't know why I'm looking at my hand. I've got no watch, but here we are. But it is what, 9:45. Oh, hopefully we can get away early and then we can hit the road and miss the traffic because I don't fancy sitting in traffic. But I'm looking forward to giving the van a good run. Do you know what I mean? Because she does do some miles. I bring her out a couple of times a week to work and back. But obviously I want to give her a good blast in preparation for the Christmas getaway. Do you know what I mean? So this will be a good little run just to give her a good stretch of legs. Do you know what I mean? And then yeah, and actually go and park up somewhere that I enjoy. Do you know what I mean? And I really, you know, I'm looking forward to it because I haven't been there for a while. So yeah, stay tuned and get my work out of the way first, and then I'll see you when we're packed up and we're getting in the van and we're hitting the road.
Right, squeaky dashboard. Right, here we go. There's better. If it's not better, it is what it is. But anyway, I've finished work. It is literally nearly 5 o'clock and it is pitch black. So fun. But anyway, let's hit the road.
When I tell you know you throw a tantrum, you're never satisfied with what you have. Every day's an off day if you don't get your way. Scream more until your throat gets sore.
And of course, hitting the traffic at 5 o'clock, it was going to happen, wasn't it? An extra 45 minutes onto my journey. But it wasn't long before we got through this bit of traffic and we was on our way.
Jump on the direct express. Let's make it right. Don't be a spoiled brat, baby. Get out tonight.
Puds. Ooh. £1.50. Bargain. For 5. Get them at every petrol station in the UK. Anyway, we are at Stonehenge. Just met up with John. I think Jordan's just turned up. Obviously it is late now. I say late, it's 8:30. I got here about 8 o'clock. Bear in mind I did a trip that should have took me 2 hours, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, something like that. Took me over an hour extra. Ugh, that traffic, man, savage. And that road down in Stonehenge, right, coming in on this side is I can only describe it as it's got even worse. I didn't think that was even possible. But here we are. I'm just hoping that my tyres are alright. Because if you're not aware from one of my previous videos, I'm pretty sure that's the road that put a hole in the side of one of my tyres once. And I didn't know until I got underneath it and was like, ooh, I never cut in one of my tyres. Great. Didn't have very good luck with that. Yeah, so probably won't waffle on much today. It was just more about getting here, and I'm here, and the van did beautifully. You know, I was kind of thinking, oh, she's using a bit more fuel, but in theory, no, she's not. Because I remember back, it's pretty much exactly the same as it was before. I feel like I think I just looking at it like, oh, it's drinking fuel, because obviously I've been driving a little Ford Fiesta daily. And that does 51 miles per gallon, by 52 miles per gallon, and the needle hardly ever moves. So probably explains that. And this is what I kind of thought to myself as well, with the fact that I felt like my van was a bit underpowered not long back, and I was thinking Don't be silly, Joe. She's fine, right? It's only because I drove in a little Fiesta, and it's a nippy little go-kart, and yeah, it's not no rocket ship, but it's compared to my van, it's a Ferrari. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Oof, look at that. I've got a new torch. Nebo, fully rechargeable. It can also be used as a tool. You know what I mean? Tool. Yeah, anyway. I won't waffle on. I might film some little bits when I go into John's in a bit, but other than that, I'll probably see you in the morning. See, look, I'm just not sorry about this video. I'm not really used to filming myself. I don't do it as often anymore, so I'm a bit airy and not sure what to say and what to do and what to put together. So yeah, bear with. I'm gonna go have a few beers. Well, I'm gonna have some food first and get set up, and then we'll go around John's. Good morning, people. Right, there you go. There's your view of Stonehenge. I don't tend to go up there like right up to it because it's just full of tourists, as you can see, and a man trying to play the flute. I think there's about 3 chords, bless him. Not hating. Everyone's got to make money. Yeah, well, I didn't film much last night because I ended up I made a silly decision of buying few cans of Stella. Like, I used to drink Stella when I was younger. Don't drink it anymore. I don't really, not really a beer man either. But yeah, I only had like 3 beers, and I was like, I know, after all that driving as well, I was just like, I was knackered anyway, so it wasn't a late one anyway for us. But oh, we had a little gathering in John's bus. I think it's a library bus. I think it is. It's massive. It's massive. It's like it literally just feels like a canal boat when you're in there, because it's just the way it's laid out on the log burner. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, I've just come out in the morning. I say morning, it's about 11 o'clock, and I thought I'd go for a little stroll. Oh, I do like it round here, even just for the walking in the little fields and a bit of countryside, you know what I mean? But yeah, it's a shame they're trying to say, as much as I like it, obviously they're getting tourists in to see Stonehenge, but again, I say that every time, but I don't know why you have to charge somebody 40 something quid to just see them when you can see them like that, madness. And with that whole underpass thing that was going on here as well at one point for that main road over there, I don't know if you can see it over there. My camera's not the best. Again, I'm trying to make do with what I've got with these GoPros. I bought 3 new batteries thinking that'll make it better. It still freezes, still doesn't record audio randomly. So this is just a gamble, me recording this. But yeah, excuse the beard, it's a right mess at the minute. But look at that. What a crisp morning. Like, it's not even cold. I know it looks like I'm wrapped up properly, but I've literally just got a hoodie on and my bomber jacket. But oh, morning stroll. I want to go up to some woods over there. I'm going to chill in the woods for a bit. That sounds quite creepy and weird, but I quite like it. Especially when there's nobody else there. So I might wander over to there, up there, and go sit in the woods for an hour. I like it. Just sit peacefully in your thoughts and just listen to nature. I like it. If you don't do it, go do it. Even if you just sit there and just like embrace everything and just go, do you know what I mean?
will say something though. And get myself some new boots. Just walking through this wet grass, I've got wet feet. Great. Great. Well, the whole point in this trip is to, you know, the whole point of coming down here is to test the equipment. I guess that includes me boots. Oh. That's the single battle of hiking boots and stuff like that. If anybody knows of any good ones that last, you know, that stay waterproof and, you know, don't just snap laces and snap the little buckle bits on them within a couple of weeks, let me know. I don't mind investing in a pair of good boots as long as they're good boots. But I spend something like, I think these are like 60 something quid. But yeah, I can hear it with my right foot every time I put my foot down, it goes eek. So I think there's a hole in there somewhere. It's gonna piss it down, isn't it? Once we get caught in the rain, that'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? Didn't even look at the weather forecast. Oh well.
Wide awake, all the memories are on replay. I reach for you, but you're thousands of miles away. Every heartbeat, every breath is filled with thoughts of you. I am so lost without you, and I don't know what to do.
Now, to most people, this is just some stones in a field. But to me, it's always been a place of where I go to ground myself. And, you know, just to sit there in nature and just get all my thoughts into one place and just embrace stuff and let stuff go.
Turn back time.
One thing I've been meaning to have a look at is my horn. Now, sat in that traffic yesterday, someone annoyed me a little bit and I wanted to hit the horn and nothing happened. So let's check out what's going on here.
It's got all furry in there, look.
Got fucking bacteria.
It's got poo on it.
Little civilization.
It's got put that fucking child. I need to clean up that, and then hopefully my horn might work. I mean, it's fucking. I think because it's sat like that, the water's just getting in it. And then if I put it around that way, then it gets in the plug. So probably should just tape it up, really. Yeah. Hey, what are you on about? Lovely jubbly. That'll work for the time being until it finally gives up. But it's nice to be able to shout at people again. Get out of my fucking way! And I know people are going to judge me because of these, right? But I didn't buy them, someone gave me them. So you can't judge somebody about Crocs until you own a pair of Crocs. Swear. Just I know they don't look very good, they're not very stylish, I think they're ugly as sin. But they are comfortable.
You see this queue of women forming
The
behind you.
queue of ladies, look, see? Look, there's one there, look.
No, that's a man.
See? You get that in the shot? I don't think I will. The shadow. I can only attract my own shadow these days. But obviously you've got sport mode and everything. Sport mode. You know what I mean? Nimble.
You've got off-road mode as well.
Float mode is what that's called.
And what was I saying earlier about the rain? Yeah, that caught up with us. So we all retreated back to our vans for a lazy Saturday. But you know what? I actually really enjoyed it, and it was nice to actually just force myself to have a lazy day. And the dreaded Sunday fast approached. You know, it was time to say goodbye to the boys and start heading back to the Midlands and get prepared for another week of work. And as I was saying about those potholes, oh, it's like a game when you leave here, trying to dodge these potholes without damaging your van or getting rocked left to right with a violent swing. Do you know what I mean? But It's all part of the drove life. It's all part of the drove life. Wow, transition. Yeah, we are back in the Midlands. And I'm now going to go and have a shower because I feel like I need one. Ugh, my beard goes a bit funky on half the size because it's all just... So yeah, this video was not meant, I wasn't even meant to film it, to be quite honest with you. I think I was just going to go down south and then come back up again, and then it was only a couple of days. Yeah, so all in all, good little time. Nice to give the van a stretch, you know, and stretch her legs and do some miles. Only what total of probably 5-6 hours of driving, but you know, she didn't skip a beat. Oil's all right, coolant's all right. Got a bit of a knock on the front right still. Do you know what? I hands up say, I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm gonna have to dig a bit deeper and try and find out what's going on, but there's some sort of, I go over little, not massive bumps, only little bumps, get in the front right hand corner. And I've changed the cab mount, I've changed the arms, I've changed, the only thing I haven't changed is the shock, but then I kind of don't, unless it's broken off inside and it's going like that, but then I kind of feel like this front right side would be bouncing around a lot more if it was. But yeah, I'm gonna have to do a bit more digging to find out what the crack is there. But yeah, I wasn't planning on filming anything here, but I did film some bits. Thought I'd take you with me. But obviously now the next vlog from this one will probably be a Christmas one or something like that, because obviously I'm not uploading like I used to. I'm just not, as I keep saying, I'm just not exciting enough and doing things enough. I've kind of got a goal, and I'm like, I don't want to be spending pointless money to where I could be saving that money. Do you get what I mean? So this is kind of like me knuckling down and getting my shit right. Do you know what I mean? And staying focused, because it's easy for me to just sort of go whoop and then veer off and do something else. But yeah, I'm just like, no, knuckle down, you're right. But yeah, I've got the Scotland road trip coming up, and some preparation. There might be some preparation video before that, I'm not entirely sure. You know, do some bits on the van, make sure she's all good, you know, and make sure she's good for the road. Don't know, it's weird. Not like I feel like I've lost my mojo for filming, right? I just feel like I haven't. Going from doing what I was doing before and doing what I'm doing now is a whole different ball game altogether, and it just, I don't know, I'm struggling to find what works and how to go about it, and it's just like, well, it is what it is. So yeah, kind of, yeah, obviously this video and probably the previous couple of them have just been a bit thrown together, I don't know. I'm just trying to keep it real with you, and it's, yeah, this channel isn't about money, it's about just me just documenting what's going on. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, And again, I'm thankful for my subscribers, and I feel like they're all genuine. I think the last video went up and I got no hatred whatsoever, and that's awesome. Do you know what I mean? And don't get me wrong, I expect it, you know, somebody's going to dislike me for whatever reason. But yeah, it went down all right. I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, I got a few bits I want to do on the van. I've even got this, because obviously I told you in the last video that my van was a bit smoky and I'm trying to eliminate it, and it's some days it's worse than others. I feel like this big drive I've just done has done it well, and she's not really smoky. I did a little bit of smoke, but she's an old diesel, do you know what I mean? But my next protocol, if it gets bad again, which obviously I'm pointing towards valve stem seals, but you know, I'm kind of just guessing at that as well. So what I will be doing is I've got some of this seal conditioner, which has got some fat good reviews, and a new rocker cover gasket. So I'll just take the rocker cover off and then squirt this all over the valve stem seals and see if that makes a difference. I'm not entirely sure if that's the problem. I might have a turbo that's kind of slightly on its way out. I have checked all the lines and there's no oil anywhere. Nothing excessive anywhere, I'd say was excessive. So we're kind of just hunting in the dark, you know what I mean? So with the old wagons, you've got to just see how you go, haven't you? You've got to see how you go. But I've got a door full of spares of bits and bobs, so yeah, some bits come in. But it was nice to kind of spend the weekend and actually have everything running and going back to how and my usage, because I haven't used the van properly like that with a new fridge freezer for a while. So it was nice to see what my power was sitting off like, and it was alright. I think I played last night with a few of my friends online, and I don't know, we played for a good few hours. I think I came on at like 6 o'clock, and I don't think I went off till about 12 or something. Good 6 hours of a bit of a nerdage, right? And my battery only went down to like 50%, so win-win, win-win. And that was with the heater on, the lights on, and all sorts of stuff in here. So the old wagon's doing good. You know, the setup's all right. I could do with getting a better B2B, or figure out what's going on, because I've got a 30 amp B2B, and she's not always putting in the 30 amps. You know, she's like, it's more like 15. So there's something kind of going on there. I know it kind of trickles and does what it needs to do, but I don't know if it's getting hot and I need to cool it down. But it's not that hot underneath it where it is. So anyway, I'm just waffling. Yeah, so I'll leave that one there. Obviously, don't forget to keep it real, keep it safe, keep it true, and I'll see you lot in the next one. And thank you for watching. Ta-da.